Hey, thanks for coming to play with us. Make sure to tune in to It's Happening Out, America's most popular live gay talk show. Stay tuned.
Let's play another episode of Napoleon Plays Mr. President. Now, I tried to get Mr. Trump on the show. I did. I couldn't accomplish it.
I didn't bring my glam
2
squad.
weekends ago, he was just 22 miles from this set at the Grand Hotel, Fort Lauderdale, the gayest place on planet Earth.
I love how nice you are, and you call him Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trump, he's our president, of course, and only 22 miles away.
Oh,
I couldn't
God.
accomplish it. I couldn't get him to come here. So what we did is
went there?
Tune in for Daisy Deadpetals, everybody.
Diva, you, of course, you did an expose.
If a Chinese spa owner can break through those doors, this bitch can't because she white. Okay?
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Y'all are writing your own jokes now. So I decided, wait, if I was going to interview the president, how would I do that where it would be his words and we would put Napoleon's voice in it? So we play Napoleon Plays Mr. President, and we're getting ready to do it. These are all recent quotes with Napoleon Plays playing Donald Trump. So let's begin. First, let's begin the interview. My first question of President Trump was, Mr. President, I hear you have a new immigration plan. Here was his reply.
Democrats are proposing open borders, lower wages, and frankly, lawless chaos. We are proposing an immigration plan that puts jobs, wages, and the safety of American workers first. Our proposal is pro-American, pro-immigrant, and pro-worker.
You're a great actress, Diva.
Yeah,
Thank you, darling.
All right, Meryl.
I pretend to be their friend every time.
Exactly. Which one was oranger? Is that a word, oranger?
You could call your friend that knows grammar.
Ooh.
Internal joke. He threatens me with improper grammar every week.
Napoleon's very jealous because I have a
It's because you're
doctor
underprivileged at a public school.
Damn it.
Exactly right. Okay, well, I followed up with the president with this question. I said, pro-immigrant, that's great. What exactly does that look like? And here's what Mr. Trump said.
All people that are coming into the United States now will be removed from our country at a later date as we build up our removal forces and as the laws are changed. Please do not make yourselves too comfortable. You'll be leaving soon.
You know, I was so scared because I literally thought I was in an Alfred Hitchcock movie at that moment. And I was with Tippi Hedren. Tippi, thank you.
I'm a drag queen. I got to know it.
Yes. And there were lots of birds.
I don't know how you were scared. I feel terrified. I get dumber every little one of these that I do. They stay in my brain forever.
How is that even possible?
On a later note, I didn't know that we had the budget for electronic birds to fly by. I better get a fucking pizza after this.
It's Frank Garcia. I get $20.
I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, well, as the birds were flying by, I was trying to think of my next question, and I came up with this. Oh, I see. In other news, have you reached a deal with China yet? And I asked the president about China. Here's what he said.
China will be pumping money into their system and probably reducing interest rates, as always, in order to make up for the business they are and will be losing. If the Federal Reserve ever did a match, it would be game over. We win. In any event, China wants a deal.
Where to go when the president was calling it China. I have been to
Free
China.
clinic?
It's a free clinic issue. Yes.
Sex-crazed
I
pervert.
expressed to the president that his plan sounded very expensive to me. And I asked him, did that mean because he was spending so much money on that, was he going to cut back on the budget until these problems were resolved? And this is what Mr. Trump actually told me.
Under my administration, we are restoring NASA to greatness, and we are going back to the moon, then Mars. I am updating my budget to include an additional $1.6 billion so that we can return to space in a big way.
Well, the president is going to spend $1.6 billion to put us back on the moon, in space, and on Mars simultaneously. And I said, wow, that's a lot of money. And then I asked the president to be able to accomplish that, because Congress spends the money, have you been able to bridge the gap between Republicans and Democrats to accomplish that goal? And here's what President Trump told me.
Despite 2 years and millions of dollars spent, the Democrats are acting like crazed lunatics ever since the results of the Mueller report were made public. But they knew there was nothing even before the report was started. It was all a big hoax, the biggest in American history.
Thank you, Mr. President, for participating in the in-depth. Really? Is that all we're going to give the president?
I thought it sounded kind of fishy.
Thank you. That's all right. SNL, you can reach me anytime.
Hey, fashionistas, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell, ding ding, for updates. You are watching It's Happening Out.